Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 239 of Sonic Boom TV. This is the last video of the night. I've done 3 videos after this one, after this is done. Sitting on the floor, my feet are falling asleep constantly here. I gotta hurry up and do this and get through this. Problem is, I'm gonna do these and I'm gonna open them as well. The ones that aren't open yet. So this is basically the DC Vinyl Mega Haul edition, plus some other stuff, plus 3 other things. But all of this is mostly from DC Vinyl. So let's start off with the one of the guys from DC Vinyl said he watched one of my videos, and since he thinks he sold me the records, and I didn't mention his name, that he was never watching one of my videos again. So I'm gonna mention his name and this one, as well as the other people that work there, and I'm gonna show 2 things that he gave me as giveaways. One of them is probably better than the other, as far as what I would want, and I'm not sure I want one of these at all, but it's still a pretty good one, and it looks kind of cool. So, but it's just one I probably would have never bought myself. But anyway, Caden Marshall said your name. Said first and last. Caden Marshall of DC Vinyl gave me 2 items that I won. And that I won giveaways on this one. I'm sure I bought some of these records from him as well. So we'll I probably won't remember who I bought from. But first one he gave me is the Down and Outs. This is Joe Elliott from Def Leppard's band. It's a side project. It's the Music Box EP. I don't know who else is in this. Yes, I do. Joe Elliott is leading backing vocals. Some other stuff. Paul Guerin, lead guitar. Guy Griffin, rhythm acoustic guitars. Keith Weir, piano, Hammond organ, backing vocals. Phil Martine on drums. Cher Ross, bass guitar, backing vocals. I have no idea what kind of music this is, but I thought this cover looked pretty cool. And I think other releases actually say Joe Elliott's name as Joe Elliott's Down and Outs or something like that. It says enjoy responsibly, best reserved, chilled out. And the funny thing is, it says limited edition color vinyl. Got a hair in my mouth, dog hair. So when I looked it up on Discogs, I couldn't find anything that had that sticker or whatever. And maybe it's on there now. I don't know, but I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I opened it up. Black vinyl. That's limited edition color vinyl right there, guys. Black as night vinyl. Down and Outs. Kind of cool little labels, but I don't know if it was meant to be a color, or what did I do with it? Or not. I don't know what the deal with that was, but I haven't listened to it yet. But I don't know what kind of music it is. I mean, I'm sure it's some kind of hard rock or something. Inner sleeve is kind of waxy feeling, kind of weird. So I would have bought. This is what I wanted to buy, but the price, I believe, was like 15 maybe at one time, and they might have went down to 10, and then they kind of disappeared. But it's only got 4 songs on it, so I didn't want to spend the money on a 4-song EP, But there's Music Box, White Punks on Dope. Music Box is an extended version. White Punks on Dope is the explicit version. Music Box, Reprise, Griff's Lament extended version, and Virginia Plan previously unreleased. So I know they have some other stuff. I think there's some albums, maybe some more EPs or singles or something like that. But I wanted to check it out. So thank you, Caden. Said your name again. The other one he gave me, which is a movie I haven't seen, so I don't know any of the songs. It's a soundtrack. I don't know any of the songs. I do like the cover, but I'm not a big fan of Picture Disc. This is a Walmart exclusive as well, and it's Encanto. I need to watch this. This is what I like. I like this house with, it's very colorful and stuff like that. This picture's not bad either, but I don't have any clue what this movie is about. It's definitely a Spanish themed music. Album, but I don't know if it's Mexico or Spain or what. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna read all that. Uh, Let y'all see the hype sticker. And so I don't know. I'll check it out, I guess. Part of me wants to go and try to sell it or trade it in, but I don't want to do that because he picked it for me. He probably thought I wanted it. And I'm not saying I don't want it. I just wouldn't have bought it myself probably until I saw the movie. Because Disney movies, sometimes I don't like the songs that are in it, and sometimes I love them. So who knows, So let's get moving. We got a lot to go through here, and a short time to get there. So we got 46. What's up? Okay, so these three. It might actually say who the salesperson was. This is Caden as well. I got these from Caden too. So first up, I was the first one to buy this one from them because they hadn't had it, but they had a different one by this band, and I liked the first one. And a couple people after me were like, "Hey, I just tested out that on Discogs and stuff." And Jay Cable told me that. That's a girl that I see on the Whatnot a lot. She said, that sounds really good, and I'm going to get it too. So anyway, Embrace is the name of the band, drawn from memory. Pretty cool cover. It's a craft recording, first vinyl reissue of the Embrace's sophomore album. So now I have two of their albums. I don't know how many they have. They probably got a lot. I feel like this band is older than I think they are. I don't think they're from like the 90s. I mean, the 2000s. I think they're from the 90s. Or maybe even 80s. I don't know. But it features the hit single Hooligan, You're Not Alone, Save Me, and I Wouldn't Want to Happen to You. The album Trawl's Emotional. No, that's just a review. I'm not going to read it. Show it to you guys, though. I'll screenshot that. The back cover. This one was $10. Was it $10? Yes, $10 for that one. Good deal. That's a good thing. I mean, you could, if you go on Whatnot, VC Vinyl will get you. You gotta watch their shows, and know what they have. But you can get a lot of good albums for $10 to $15. There's some stuff that's a little more expensive, but generally you can buy really good albums for $10, $15. Next up, we got number 27. This is one that I talked them down on the price. I don't usually try to do that, but I knew that it was going to go down. I knew for a fact this record wasn't selling, and they were going to make it, whether I said anything or not. In a couple weeks, it would have been pushed down. It was 15, and I said something about you should sell it to me for 10, and they changed the price, and then they changed the price permanently. So as far as I know, anyway. And that would be Bill and Ted Face the Music. This is the original motion picture soundtrack. I know I have the first one. I think I have the second one as well. The movie soundtracks on CD. Never had this one. Never saw this movie. But this one's got some heavy metal stuff on it, but it's also got some other, things. There's Big Black Delta, Alec Wigdahl. I don't know who that is. But then there's a Weezer song. It says Wild Stallions Edit. So I don't know if that has anything to do with like Keanu Reeves and the other guy in the movie. I can't think of his name. But then there's Cold War Kids. That's like a alternative kind of poppy thing. Mastodon. That's like a heavy metal. Not really metal, I don't think. It's like heavy rock, I guess. Then we got another one by Big Black Delta. Poor Stacy. I have no idea what that is. Lamb of God is a metal band. Fiddler. I don't know what that is. Blame My Youth. Don't know who that is. Wild Stallions, which is featuring animals as leaders. Christian Scott Atund Adu. Oh, I don't know how to say that. I'm ruining that guy's name. And then the last song is by Wild Stallions, which is Keanu Reeves and the other guy. But I think it should be interesting to have. So let's check it out. I think it's color, the vinyl. But yeah, I usually don't try to talk them down to their price. The prices are usually cheap enough. I just knew that it was going to be $10 before long, and eventually probably go down to the $5 show because nobody's buying it. I don't think anybody knows who Bill and Ted is that are on that show very much, because the younger kids, or people, I shouldn't say kids, but the younger people, they don't know a lot of the older stuff. So I tend to get good deals. And it's very nice. Ted, look at that, smoky purple, translucent. That is a very pretty looking record. Very nice. I hope it's good. But Ted Theodore Logan, Keanu Reeves, and the other guy, Bill S. Preston Esquire. I can't remember his name, man. I gotta look him up. So I hope it's good. I mean, it's got some good bands on it. I know a couple of them. I don't know others, but I like their other soundtracks. So it should be good. It should be good. I don't think I opened Embrace, did I? Go back to that one. Put this on the side because I'm not going to fiddle with trying to put stuff back in if I can't do it. Throat's getting a little sore, guys. I'm talking. Third video. Oh no, I lost my thingy. That's not a good one, but oh, here we go. Here we go. Back to. Usually I'll show what I got and then open stuff, but I'm trying to do it different tonight, so I don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. So Embrace is got a printed inner sleeve. It's this one, by the way, if we forgot already. And black vinyl. The label looks the same on both sides. So that's that one. It's moving right along. So then this one popped up, and I paid $15, but I think they actually were selling it later for $10, maybe. So maybe they got their $5 back that I talked them out of at the beginning of the show. And this one is another heavy metal band that I have one of their other albums that I got from them, which I think might be behind me. No, it's not behind me. Varials, translucent red vinyl, Scars for You to Remember. There is a cover of this album with green text, like a lime green, that I saw, but this one, I believe there are multiple versions too. I think there's different color vinyl for it, because there was a lot of different ones on Discogs, and I think they were all American pressings, so probably multiple colors. But if it's not red, then if it's not red or black, it doesn't matter to me, because I mean, I wouldn't want one of those. So gotta have what goes with the thing. So we got this picture of a gun, lyrics and stuff, band photo, looking all hard right there. Oh, badass guy right here. Says Scars for You to Remember, an album by the band Varials, repeated 1,000 times right there. And then kind of translucent red. Varials on that side, and it's Split Splatter on that side. Pretty cool. I kind of like the first album. I put this one off for a while, and then it was gone, and they came back and found a few copies. So I don't know if they got any more left, but as soon as when I saw it, I was immediately jumping on it because it had been a while, and got it. So next up, see if we got the right tag here. This one is okay. So these were two. I got these from Mike. Mike's last name is John Stun, I think, or John Stun, one of them. He either got my last name or the other name with a T. So give a credit to everybody that I bought from this time. I haven't bought anything from Lila. I don't know her last name, but I don't. She's on and sells mostly stuff that's been on for a long time, and I've already got it or don't want it. But this is one that I thought I was going to miss out on because they didn't have they were running out of them, and I didn't have money, and I got money like a day before I was expecting to, and they didn't. They sold out. I think that either the next night or the same night. I don't know that I got it, but anyway, a day to remember for those who have heart. This is a like hardcore punk band. I have a few songs by them. I didn't have any like on compilation kind of things. Didn't have any albums, but when I saw it, I wanted to get it. You know, and so got lucky. This one was $15 as well. And oh, we got something in there. Something else in there. So we go from this picture to this version of it, of the school on fire or whatever that is. So we go like that, and then this side has liner notes, pictures of the band. That's probably lyrics as well. They're kind of small. I don't know if the vinyl is color or not. Find out real quick. Oh yeah, we have blue vinyl. Now blue doesn't make sense for this album. Blue smoky vinyl. Plain, pretty plain thing on that side. I've got a nice little symbol on there. Interesting. Oh, that's on the back cover. That must be their. Maybe that's their official logo on the back here, because we've got that right there, but on the back we've got the little eagle-looking griffin, maybe. So you know, hardcore punk should be good. Like I said, I don't have much but by them except a few songs from compilation things. And I know they have a lot of albums out, so they've been around a while. Next up, we've got one that was $10, which was at one time, I think 15 or 20. I think. I'm not 100% sure on this. But if Caden watches this video, I'm sure he'll correct whatever I'm saying wrong on his show. The Sword used Future red slushy colored vinyl. I don't know what slushy color it is. We're going to find out. I don't know much about this band except people rave about them. They're heavy metal. I actually got another album coming this next week by them. It's kind of a... I don't want to say it's a greatest hits, but it's got a bunch of different songs from... I don't think they're from a particular album. I think they're just kind of maybe B-sides and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. It's called Conquest of Kingdoms, I believe, and it's 3 LP. And I think I got it for 15 or 20. So it's a good deal on that one. But this one, I just thought the cover looked kind of cool, and I've heard good things about this band, so I wanted to check them out. And it took me a long time to get these because there was so much other stuff in front of it that I bought, and I figured they would sell out, but they just been going on. They must have got a lot of them, and so I finally got to pick up both of the albums, and this one just happened to come in first. So we've got this printed inner sleeves looking like a kind of like these 70s looking photos, and they all look like they're menacing things, except this guy right here. He's just like, hey, I'm happy. But all the other guys are like, yeah, something bad's happening here. And then we got some lyrics on that side. Let's see what Red Slushy's all about. Well, it's red, and it's got some splatter sort of going on in there. I don't know, we got a little white right there. Oh, this side's got a big hunk of white. Interesting. I don't know. I think it'll be good. I've heard nothing but good about them. And so I think they have 4 or 5 albums, and then the other thing that I got coming isn't really an album. So some kind of compilation or something. So scratch my back, guys. So I should be on to a good start with them. Now, next up, I've lost my paper, I believe. There goes my light again. Okay, so the next one, I gotta get my numbers right here. We got 90. That's not this one. Oh, yes, it is. 193. 200. 97. 160. And 109. So this came another one from Mike's show. Oscar's the other guy. I haven't got anything from him on this haul, I don't think. But I bought some stuff from him the other day because his shows tend to not get a lot of buyers for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with people on there. They don't buy from the guy. And I feel bad for him because it's not his fault. He's not doing anything wrong. People aren't buying when he's on. So let's start with this first one. I do have a live album by this band that I showed a while ago. That was like 3 LP. Oh, I can't get it out. But I'm talking about these sleeves are just too tight. They're just total sleeve. Can't get it out. Well, anyway, it's Volbeat. I cannot get that out. Look how tight that is. I mean, maybe it's because I didn't pull off the outer, whatever you call it. Jeez, guys, I can't get it off. This is the tightest up. And then it just slides right off at the end. Alright, Volbeat. We've got Servant of the Mind. New album. 2 LP. 180 gram heavyweight. Including hits Wait a Minute, My Girl. Dagon 4 and Shotgun Blues. I think one of these songs was on the radio. I'm not sure. I know they had a hit song. I just don't remember what it was. But they're kind of I guess they're a metal band, I guess. Hopefully this record will go back in that sleeve easy once I took the shrink wrap off of it. Which was a hard word to remember when I was struggling there. Alright. So we've got Volbeat. Disgusting. Disgusting. We've got a witch being burned on a cross or at the stake, and the cross is behind her. So, some kind of something or other going on. Now, this is one of those records that I don't know why they do this. But I'm going to show you guys. Man, that light is gone again. It won't stay. So, there is artwork or photo on the inside of there and the inside of there. Now, I don't know what it is, but why is it there? I don't know. I hate when people do that, when bands do that, or record companies, or whoever the designer of it is. That's who I really don't like, the designer who did this, because it's useless to have a photo inside the thing like that and nobody can see what it is. Now, it may be repeated on these sleeves. I don't know. Might be that. Whatever that is. Something. We got the band photo. That's a decent photo of them. The songs and all that good stuff. Maybe it was that. I don't think it was that, but it could have been. Could have been that. It probably was that because it did look like this thing right here. Silly to do that. Waste of ink. Got the cool label. That one's okay. That one's pretty cool. How long is this video? 24 minutes already, and we ain't even halfway there, guys. This one's gonna go an hour, and it's already 2:41 a.m. So what the hell? I've run out of memory on my phone from all these videos. Alright. Oh, that one was Volbeat, and it was, shoot. I think that was $10 as well. Both of those two I just showed were $10. Volbeat and The Sword. Or wait. Wait. No, Volbeat was... I'm sorry, Volbeat was 10. The Sword was also 10. Next one up is a band that they're kind of country-ish, alternative sort of band. I had their first or second album. Actually, I have their third album. I think their first album was like an independent thing. It's called Balin, Tired Hearts. I believe they're siblings. The first album was pretty good, and when I saw this one, I jumped on it. This one was also $10. Oh man, my foot is sleeping, guys. So we've got the not a great label, black vinyl. Keep it like that. We've got a poster inside of it. The girl is pretty for that. These two are definitely siblings. You can see the resemblance. This guy, maybe, I don't know. Because I think Balin is their name, like their last name. Lyrics and little hearts and stuff up there. The first one that I have is pretty good, and I figured, why not, get that one as well. But when I looked them up, there's another album, but I believe it was like independently released, so it probably never show up on anything. Might not be even get it. Next one, I paid $11. It was $10, but somebody bid on it, and I bid them up, not thinking. I was just kind of jumping the gun when they had multiple copies. This one I can't get off either. They had multiple copies of it, and I don't know why I bid it up on that one. But I went to 11, and everybody else got it for 10. So we've got Chronicles of the Kid by Aaron Jones. I never heard of this guy before. It turns out he's like a blues guitar player or something like that. It's on turquoise vinyl, featuring the hit "Blood in the Water." Don't know, but it looked cool to me, and I sampled it, and it sounded cool. What I heard. So we've got really cool inner sleeve. I mean, not inner sleeve, but inner gatefold. I guess these may be lyrics, or partial lyrics anyway. Cool photos, kind of graffiti style, sort of. Blues. The blues, man. You gotta have the blues. More lyrics and such, more cool photo stuff. I think this one's gonna be really good. I don't know who he is, but I got a feeling this is gonna be a good record. And the funny thing is, all that cool artwork going on this thing, and then we've got this notebook looking cover. Craziness. The record, it seems to be on blue vinyl. Kind of nice. Would have been a little better had it been this black, not black, but this lighter blue color. It doesn't look so blue on the screen, but it's kind of a grayish blue. There's little skulls in there. Look at that. Little skulls. There's another one over there somewhere. Cool. But like I said, never heard of this guy before. Don't know if he's got a bunch of albums or not. But I got that one. Alright, so next up was a box set. My foot is falling asleep. I got, and actually the next two albums are the same artist. It is Chester Bennington of Linkin Park's older band. Before he was in Linkin Park, he was in this band, which I'd never heard of before. And I liked Linkin Park's first two albums a lot. And then I started to not like them because they changed into something that I was not willing to follow. But when this came up, I was like, well, let me check it out. And I kind of sampled it a little bit, and I was like, that's not too bad. I never heard of them before, but I figured I'd get this because the price wasn't too bad. First thing is a box set of the Amends album by Grey Daze. So they had a picture disc of this. That's embossed. It had this picture on it. I don't know what was on the other side. Maybe this. But I didn't want the picture disc. So I said, let me get the box set. It was $25. Not bad for a box set. And this is pretty heavy. It's kind of thick, and it's got something in it that maybe was first time made for this box set. It says The Lost Music of Chester Bennington. Chester Bennington's original vocals remastered with re-recorded audio. Don't know what that means. I don't know if he went back and re-recorded vocals for this, or somehow they, after he died, maybe they replaced. I don't know. It says deluxe. Can't really see what that is. In black on dark blue, whatever. I don't know what it says, but 180 gram vinyl plus CD, limited edition gatefold with first ever disc tray. Okay, it was the first ever. Specially designed for vinyl. 60-page book includes never before seen band photos and ephemera. Exclusive bone white and black splatter colored vinyl. So you see that. I think this is going to be good, like alternative rock. Hopefully. From what I remember, the clip I heard, it sounded pretty good. But I didn't listen to much. So the CD tray is the thing I'm interested in seeing, because I wonder if this was something that they did as an experiment to see if this works for maybe future kind of record selling. I don't know. Maybe but I know it's going to be expensive, so it'll probably be a box set kind of thing, and not something you will see in normal records, because it's thick and it's heavy and it's plastic, and I can see it now that we got this on its way to being open. So we've got this. It's embossed on the back as well. This is not limited edition as far as numbers goes. But let's open it up. Oh, whoa, something's falling out. Oh, we got all kind of stuff, guys. That's the ephemera. Let's let that fall out. Oh, we got this. Oh, wow. That's insane. So we've got, okay, this is the booklets behind here. There's a CD. It's actually a nice box set, guys. Then we've got this plastic. Oh, that's showing you guys. I'm sorry. So we've got this. This plastic thing is like a CD case thing almost. I don't know how you pop it open here, but I don't want to break the record. That's the. Oh, I think I just broke the clip. To be honest with y'all. I don't know. Oh, you pop it, you push down on it, and it pops up. And I just broke the clip off of one of them. So you've got this splatter. That's cool. I don't know that that'll hang on. Be something that stays around, because it broke very easily just by touching it. That clip, but that is really interesting. And it had instructions that I pulled out. My feet are sleep, guys. Oops, that's the instructions that I should have looked at before. I didn't know it would come with instructions, guys. All right, so let's go back. So the record probably will slip out of it now. We've got a CD. We've got this booklet of stuff, not embossed on there. Band photos and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to flip through all this, but my foot is really. Maybe I'll do a show just on this one. But it's a lot of photos and stuff. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But let's see what's in the secret little package. It says Grey Daze Archive. I wonder if this is like photos and stuff. Oh, that's neat. So we've got a glossy photo. Looks like somebody's something took it at a concert. We've got a little, flyer. We've got a little song reproduction of a song called Maury Sky, it looks like. Not. We've got a band photo. We've got the a proof sheet of photos. Oh my gosh. We've got some three little cards of letters to about the band. I guess Susan Eubanks wrote one, Linda Bennington wrote one, and Gray Days wrote one. And it's just talking about Chester Bennington. That's what it looks like. Very cool. Very cool. And then there's a letter from, I don't know. Maybe that's with the albums. You know, the sheet that they send out for the album to to like people who buy the records and radio stations and stuff like that. Oops, why did I put that in there? Yeah, I messed it up, guys. I shouldn't have popped that little thing, not knowing what I was doing, because now that record's not going to want to stay in there. Then, let's keep this all here. Then we've got this other album by Gray Days. This one was $10, and it's called The Phoenix, The Lost Music of Chester Bennington. Chester Bennington's original vocals remastered with re-recorded audio again. So, again, I don't know what that means so much, but, oh, man, I gotta get a chair, guys. This is killing my stuff here. This one was $10, if I didn't mention that. We've got Gray Days, Phoenix, and the name of the album is right there. It's embossed, and it's like in clear. It looks a little darker on the screen, but it's actually clear. And we got that plain on the back. We've got an inner sleeve with a bunch of stuff, lyrics and stuff, photos and some liner notes. We've got gray vinyl, I guess that's splatter, sort of. Smoky splatter. How about that? That's a new word I made up. Very cool. We'll be checking that one out as well. Oh, my leg, guys. Whoever's watching this is probably like, why is this guy on the floor? Well, if you watched the other video, I explained how I broke my chair. And so I haven't been able to replace that yet. So I'm sitting on the floor trying to get through all these records so I can start listening to them, because they've been sitting here, some of them well over a week. Alright, so the next batch, is that what I just did? That's the ones I just did. Okay, so we did that one. And we've got another box set coming as well, guys. Now we've got all these little car sheets and I don't know which what. Got a giveaway. Need that one. 81. 17. So these next two up are again from Caden. If you're watching, my friend, if you're watching, I just said your name again. You sold me these two records. And one of them I got with a coupon, so that made it even better. So, first one up is, I paid $10 for this one. I thought this would be fun to have. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen the show yet. Didn't know that there was a show, to be honest with you. But apparently it's on Disney, so I got that channel so I can... Can't get it out, though. Okay, so these new sleeves suck. They're so tight on anything that's either in a 2LP or gatefold, and if it has shrink wrap on it, forget it. You're not getting that thing open. Jeez. The Muppets, the Electric Mayhem, Muppets, Disney, The Muppets Mayhem, stream original series on Disney. The Electric Man. That's what it's called. So I very psychedelic, trippy cover. I was a big Muppets head. Is that what they call them? A Muppets head? Back when I was a child in the 70s and into the 80s. I loved Animal, the drummer. That was my guy. The other people seemed all like, little weird hippies, whatever. But Animal was the man. I loved him. I have a giant pillow somewhere. I think it's up there, maybe. That my aunt made me when I was a kid. It's his face. Oh, something just fell out. I thought it was a sticker, but it's just a card that says Mayhem on it, and then it's got a fan. I think the show might be fun. I might have to look it up. So we've got the very cool, psychedelic, trippy Dr. Teeth. There's Animal, Dr. Teeth. There's him. That's Animal. I think her name is Janice. And I don't know what the other two guys' names are. Maybe it'll say. Maybe it won't. I don't know. And we got more psychedelica on that. There's two colors of this this album. I think this one's purple, but we've got the names. We got Zoot, Dr. Teeth, Loy, Loy, Animal, Lips, and Janice. So wait, I'm in one. Oh, this is a guy too. I didn't even realize that was a person right there. I hope you can see it. Oops. I'm gonna check the show out, guys, as soon as possible. So the inner sleeve is a little crinkly at the top. Oh, but it's purple vinyl. It's like purple translucent glass, kind of smoky vinyl. Interesting. See, I think there's one that's this color as well, a green one like this. Cool. I don't even know what the songs are. Gotta Be, The Sound of Us, Join Together, Have a Little Faith in Me, We Are One. I'm not reading these in order. True Colors, Rock On. I wonder if that's a Cyndi Lauper song. But I was just reading them as I could see them, not in order. And then this one will do the same. Bridge Over Troubled Water, On My Way, or On Our Way, Believe in Us, God Only Knows, Rock and Roll All Night, Gonna Get There, and Can You Picture That? So there's definitely cover songs. These are not original songs, but they're done by the people who play the Muppets, I suppose. But very cool. I had to have it when I saw it. And that was a pretty big seller. I don't know if they might have sold out of them already, but really good one. And then the other one is a new one. I've seen several covers that look exactly the same of this. Different bands, but I've seen covers with the same idea on the front. But there's one, it was like a gray cover with black mask sort of these faces. This one was... Which one was that? This one was $5. I got this with a coupon. Normally it was $10. This is called Volumes, featuring Weighted and Get Enough Sea Glass Vinyl. But that picture right there, these clear masks, I've seen several album covers recently that look exactly the same. Sometimes I think they have 5 faces, whatever, but it's almost exactly the same thing. And if you didn't know what the band was, you might get them confused. I don't know this band at all. I just know they're like some kind of heavy metal. And I wanted to try it out. And since I had the coupon for $5 off, I figured for $5 I can try it. Sight unseen. It's a nice color. I mean, this is not bad looking. It's just, but I've seen that so many times recently. Then we've got plain white side with lyrics and stuff, and then this one's got a photo on that side. And sea glass. Sea glass is a nice color vinyl. I don't know if it probably should be more of a blue for this, not sea glass, but like a light blue, but still interesting. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to play this, I'm going to like it, and then in a couple of months they're going to get another batch, and they're going to have like 3 albums or something by this band, and I'm going to have to buy all of them. That's the way VC Vinyl gets me. They they always have other albums come in by the same band that you already bought from. So this next one up is... be glad to get rid of all this paper that I've been having around as well. A box set by a band called Thursday. And this one was $30. I had to wait a while to get that one. I had to wait until I could save up an extra 30. But this is the album Full Collapse. But it's called Full Collapse 2.0. It's the 21st anniversary edition of the highly influential breakthrough album, featuring across three 10-inch LPs, including photo book of never-before-seen pictures from the Full Collapse era. Now, the funny thing about this is that this doesn't have the song names on it. It's got... What's on the back is not the track listing, I don't believe. I don't know what it is. It's something else. But it's not the actual song names. It says it on Discog that they use the track listing from the interior. But this is the 21st edition because I believe it came out... It was supposed to come out during COVID, I believe. And it must have got pushed back a year. And so instead of being the 20th anniversary, made the 21st. I have the actual album for this, the original album, on CD. But I wanted this one, and I was hoping it wouldn't sell it. It hasn't sold out. I think they still got some. It's hard to see that white on. There you go. Now you can see it. So you've got that. And it's got this, it's hardcover, like, it's like a book. And it's got these, it's got, what do we call them? I order these all the time for books when I work at work. Steel post that screw in and out, so you could actually take it apart, I'm sure, but I'm not going to do that. So let's get into it. It's weird that it's on 3 10-inches records. Why they chose to do that, I don't know. I don't know why anybody does anything, but it seems a little weird, but it is unique, I think, and it to fit in a book like this, it's great. So we've got the what do we call those? I don't know what we call them anymore. But you lead off into this, the book first, with photos and photos and photos and photos and photos and photos. I'm gonna have to do a box set review on some of these. That's a badass photo right there. But they're like emo, screamo, something or other. I have several of their albums on CD. This first thing I've gotten on. That's nice. That's cool pictures. On vinyl, and so then we get to the records, and they fit into these sewn-in sleeves. And then there's something behind here. What's this? Oh, there's a 7-inch in there. I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Did it say that on the cover? So there's a 7-inch hidden inside. That's pretty cool. They're all on black vinyl. I'm going to pull one of them out. They all look the same. But the track listing isn't on there. So it's like something else, according to what Discogs said. And it's kind of small. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to read that right now. But very cool. This was probably their best album. I was I wouldn't say a huge fan of them, but I liked them back in the day when they were, getting popular and stuff. But I didn't realize it was a 7-inch, so I gotta see what that's all about. That might be extra songs. Then we've got a couple more from VC Vinyl, and we'll be almost through with this show. And how long is it? 49 minutes. We might get in under an hour if we hurry up. So we've got 3 more. Now these were more expensive, but I had to get them. I just had to, guys. I had to do it. I could not get them. This is actually probably the band's best album. And it's Urban Outfitters. exclusive. Where's my thing? It is Silverstein's Discovering the Waterfront. I just got this recently on CD, but I had it on MP3s. I don't know where I got them from, but I had it. But this one, I just got it on CD not long ago, used, and now I've got the record. Seminal second album from Canadian emo rock act Silverstein features the singles My Heroine, Smile, Smile in Your Sleep, and Discovering the Waterfront. Top 40 US Billboard 200 album, highly recommended by AllMusic. And like I said, this is probably their most popular one. I have two other ones that I got from them recently, from BC Vinyl, Silverstein Records. And we've got, liner notes and stuff, and some art at the bottom, if I can get it to stand up. And we've got more of that such, and a band photo, artwork. Ooh, it's colorful vinyl. It's brown. It is brown. It looks lighter on the screen than it is in my hand. It looks really brown. Go like that. What color does it say? The Urban Outfitters Opaque Brown Vinyl Limited Edition. Yeah, it's opaque. Sure it wasn't see-through. Next up will probably be another band's, probably their best album. And another one that I now have, I think, 3 of. This one cost me $20 as well. Taking Back Sunday, Where You Want to Be. Got the little kid's butt on the front, and it's on opaque custard vinyl. So that means it's going to be some sort of light yellow. And it's got just some lyrics stuff. That. Ooh, and it's a light yellow, kind of custardy. Custardy. And we've got the photos. Sorry this isn't going as well as I wanted to, guys. A lot of stuff, and my feet are falling asleep sitting on this floor. I gotta keep adjusting so I can feel my toes. And the last one I got from BC Vinyl in this haul is a band that I've heard of, but I never owned anything. I think, again, I owned something on a compilation thing. There's another one from Urban Outfitters. There's another one stuck in the thing. Oh, jeez, I just ripped the thing off of there. These stupid bags. I'm gonna complain that I don't want them to sell these bags anymore. They're too yucky. This one's called Mayday Parade. The Monster in the Closet, which isn't featured on the front cover. There's a different cover for this as well that I saw, but I think this one's probably the better one. They actually had another Mayday Parade album, but they only had it one night, and they must only had a couple copies. And I tried to get it, but they said they didn't have it, so I couldn't get it the day that it came out, but a couple days later. Anyway, it's Urban Outfitters exclusive Blue Jay vinyl limited edition 2LP. D-side is an etching. I think it's probably going to be the etching of that cover piece right there. So let's just take that off, because that's causing us problems. Got that. We got that. We got this key thing in here with some lyrics and such. These are like an emo band as well, I believe. Can't feel my foot, guys. And both records are the same, I think. We've got Blue Jay color vinyl, and this is the etching. Of course, it's the cover thing. So you can see, you can see it pretty good right there. So Mayday Parade. Yeah, I'd been wanting to check them out for a while and just never got around to it. So Figured I'd take a shot for 15. So that's everything I got from VC Vinyl. I've got 3 more records to go and a CD, or 2 more records and a CD. First one is the CD I got from Dead Broke Records. I won this as a giveaway. It's called Porcupine. What You've Heard Isn't Real. It's a CD. And it's got 1, 2, 3. Looks like 6 songs on it. So it's probably an EP. Never heard of this band, but he said it was good, so I trust in him most of the time, and I will check it out. Then I got another one that I won from, oh man, what's my girl's name? Stacy, Forevermore, 1982, I think she goes by. She's got a show that she does called Best Coast Music. It's on the, they sell stuff on Facebook. Yeah, Forevermore 1982 is her screen name. Her show is not listed on here, but I think it's called Best Coast or something like that, music or something like that. I don't know, but I won a chorus line, guys. A chorus line. But she did do something that I thought was kind of nice and cute and whatever. I don't know if she was flirting with me with this or not, but if you're watching, Miss Stacy, I thought your little heart things were kind of funny and kind of cute. So points for you for that. They're little paper cutout hearts that somebody did somewhere, and there's a gold one right there. You guys can see it, gold. Most of them are blue. But a chorus line, I know nothing about this this chorus line stuff, but the record's in pretty good shape. I don't know. I know it's maybe not a play, but a musical. I don't know anything about it though. Don't know a thing about it. And the last record for this show, and the thing that's going to let me get up from this place and move around so my feet will wake up, if I can get up off the floor. The final thing I got, which is not a gatefold, No Doubt, the singles 1992 to 2003. This is exactly the same set list as the Icon album, which I didn't realize when I was buying it. But it was on clearance at Target for $11.99. It's an exclusive 2LP silver vinyl. The cover for Icon, which is, I guess maybe the Walmart version, I guess. But Icon albums usually are like a greatest hits thing, and a lot of bands have them. But the cover of that one is so much better than this. It's yellow and black, black, and white. I think is the cover colors, and I think the album is yellow vinyl. This is silver. Now the reason I really wanted this is because, not because of the cover or anything, and there's a little booklet on the inside, which is kind of cool because it shows like lyrics and has a little write up and a photo with each song, so that's pretty cool. All the singles, but it only has one song from the first 2 albums, which was probably not on a major label. Beacon Street or Beale Street or whatever it is, I think it's Beacon Street, and the No Doubt album. There's only one song on here from that era, and then but there is a lot of songs from Tragic Kingdom, and I haven't found Tragic Kingdom. I know it came out as a reissue, but I didn't get it yet anyway. So, but Tragic Kingdom was massive, man. When I worked in the music store when that was out, we sold tons of those, and I have it on CD. I have most of them on CD, but I don't like when they decided they weren't this punk band anymore. They were kind of a ska band more than a punk band. But they went to pop. I don't know what happened. Gwen Stefani decided she wanted to be a pop star, and she became a pop star. But I wasn't for it. But anyway, it has Just a Girl, It's My Life, Hey Baby, Bathwater, Sunday Morning, Hella Good, New, Underneath It All, featuring Lady Saw, or Law, maybe. No, it's... I don't know what that word is. It must be Saw. Excuse Me, Mister, Running, Spiderweb, Simple Kind of Life, Don't Speak, Ex-Girlfriend, and Trapped in a Box. I believe Trapped in a Box is the one from the older album. But it's got a lot of Tragic Kingdom songs in it. So, and so that's kind of why I wanted it. Because I think it's got like almost half the album of that on here. So, but for $11.99, I couldn't pass it up. You know, even if it's a cover I don't like, because I think the normal price of the Icon, the normal price of this was $39.99. I believe Icon is about $39.99 at Walmart. So that's it. Thankfully for this video. It's been a long one, guys. Been a long night of making 3 videos back to back. It's now 3:17 a.m. in the morning. I gotta go to bed. Talk to you guys later. Bye.